Hello and welcome to Winslow Academy. This is part 2 in our Python cybersecurity tutorial. So in the last lecture we saw how to make a simple port scanner, and in this lecture we're going to make a scanner that allows us to scan a given host name for anonymous FTP connections, meaning that some web servers allow that the users connect to them anonymously, meaning that you can just input anonymous as the user and then get access to the given file share on that server. So first off, we're going to import the FTP lib, and then we're going to make a simple method that we call anon login that is going to take in the host name as input, so the IP of the server. Then we're going to make a try catch. Here we're going to define the FTP, so it will be the FTP lib / FTP, and then we're going to take the host name. Then we're going to say ftp.login, and we're going to try to log in using this anonymous connection. And if you, for example, go into this login here, it also has set up the code such that it also checks if you're using this anonymous as the user. Then you don't need to use a password, because it will then try to use this anonymous feature on that particular FTP server. So following this, we are going to print, and we are going to say new line, and then we simply just say plus if we have an active connection. So we say string hostname. So this is the IP that we are going to put in, the hostname, and then we are going to say plus FTP anonymous login succeeded. So this is basically all we need in our try. Then we are simply just going to return this. So return true in case that we log in. So next off, of course we also need to quit the connection once we have logged in like this. Next up, we're going to have our accept. So we're going to say exception, and then we simply print. And here we're going to print similar to what we did up here. So I'll just copy this, and we will just say a minus here, since here we are not getting an active connection. And instead of succeeded, we will say fails right here. And then we again will return, but here we're going to return false. So this is basically all we need in this simple method. So we are going to call this method once for one host name, but you can easily automate this by looping over a list of servers to check the servers if they have this connection. But we're just going to call one particular server. So we're going to call the method anon login, and for the host name we're going to use this speedtest.tail2.net, which has different ways for you to test your internet connection. Among them is this FTP that allows you to log in anonymously to just check your upload speed and download speed. So we take this here, and since we haven't made a DNS lookup in this method, we will just get their IP and then we take this as the host name, and we're going to input this as a string. And let's try run our method. And as you see, we have a plus. So on this host name, the FTP anonymous login succeeded. But if we're going to try another destination, I'll just randomly switch one of these just to get a negative case. Hopefully I will hit something that fails here. And as you see here, when using this, the FTP anonymous login fails. This could be because there is not running a FTP on this connection, but also it could be that there is a FTP that does just simply don't allow us to use this anonymous login. So this is a simple way to scan your web servers for anonymous FTP access. So remember to like and subscribe, and then I will see you next time here on Winslow Academy.